This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure that you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for November 15th, 2023. First of all, we've been talking about these. You notice these on my desk. I have 6 of them. These are wait time signs. They are internet connected, and they give you live wait times for attractions in your favorite park. This data is live, and you can scroll through these attractions. I'm going to go, what's my favorite attraction, Jake? Radiator Springs Racers. I think this is Disney California Adventure right here. So I'll go to this one. I'm going to scroll. And in alphabetical order, takes a second. Radiator Racers, it's Radiator Springs Racers. It says it's sinking to the park. Wait time is listed as 75 minutes. Let me check that. I have the Disneyland app. I'm a magic key holder. Radiator Springs Racers, 75 minutes. So it appears to be accurate. And these are really cool. They have them in all 6 of the domestic parks. These different styles. You have Hollywood Studios over here. I think is this Disneyland or Magic Kingdom? This is Magic Kingdom, I think. Then you have DCA, you have EPCOT, Disneyland, and of course, Disney's Animal Kingdom down there. These come in all these beautiful styles. Internet connected, you can connect them to the Wi-Fi in your home and keep track of those wait times. Do a few other cool things too. If you're interested in checking these out, and why wouldn't you be, right? Go to www.nt.link/wait. That's www.nt.com. I'm sorry, www.nt.link/wait. And you can see these. And right now there's a special promotion going on for WWNT viewers. If you put in News 15, you get a little discount there. So these should be able to get there just in time for Christmas. So go ahead and check it out. All right, on with the news. Disney commissioned a study from Oxford Economics about the company's economic impact in the state of Florida and released the results this week during the IAAPA Expo 2023 amid their ongoing legal battle with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District. In a Disney Parks blog post, Disney highlighted some of the most significant results of the study, including that the company generated $40 billion in total economic impact in Florida in the fiscal year of 2022. The new attractions and experiences Disney has debuted in recent years have led to more prosperity for the region and greater opportunity for the millions who call Florida home. Tahana and Cora Brown, Director of External Affairs for the Walt Disney World Resort, wrote in the blog post, the $40 billion economic impact figure has grown exponentially over the last decade amid all the expansion that has taken place at Disney World. She pointed to Pandora, the world of Avatar, Toy Story Land, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, Disney's Riviera Resort, and Disney Skyliner as important expansions. Disney is an economic catalyst for the state of Florida, generating billions in economic activity, either directly or indirectly through the supply chain and spending of employees. Adam Sachs, president of Oxford Economic Division Tourism Economics, said Disney is also vital to the funding of public services as it generates taxes in the amount of about $6.6 billion, at least that was in 2022, including state and local taxes of $3.1 billion. Between Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, and other divisions, the Walt Disney Company accounts for over 250,000 jobs in Florida. 1 in every 32 Florida jobs can be attributed to Disney, the study states. The blog post states that Florida's unemployment rate would jump from 21st lowest in the nation to the 2nd highest among the 50 states without Disney. After initially posting about Figment arriving at Walt Disney Studios, Disney shared more videos of the fan favorite dragon exploring the studios and entering the Walt Disney Imagineering building. The first video sees the Figment meet and greet character outside Walt Disney Studios peeking around columns. In the second video, Figment runs into superfan Raquel, who is dressed in a Figment t-shirt and ear headband and carrying a Figment popcorn bucket. She waited a long time for that one, I'll bet. In the third video, Figment arrives at a security desk and unpacks his bag, showing off rainbow sour candy, bubbles, a hula hoop, and paintbrushes. Next, Figment explored the five senses by visiting different areas of the studio. For example, he experienced the smell at the cafeteria, and then he demonstrated touch by putting his hand over Imagineer Tony Baxter's handprint on his Disney Legend plaque. Baxter, of course, co-created Figment for the original Journey into Imagination attraction at EPCOT. The last video is what people have been talking about the most. It begins with Figment holding a notepad labeled Figment's Book of Ideas, the last word represented by a light bulb. He visits various cast members and employees, taking pictures and sharing hugs before he enters the Walt Disney Imagineering building. The video has many speculating that Disney is teasing an update, hopefully, to Journey into Imagination with Figment. We initially speculated the first video was teasing the upcoming Figment film produced by Seth Rogen's Point Grey Pictures. The videos are posted by Disney Parks social media rather than Disney Studios on Instagram. The first two of the videos are collaborations with the Disney D23 account, and the fifth is shared with the main @Disney account. Disney wrote in a caption, "We can't wait to see what Figment dreams up next." D23 shared a separate video of Figment visiting Walt Disney Studios and ABC before arriving at Walt Disney Imagineering. In this video, he also touches Marty Sklar's Disney Legend plaque. Sklar was, of course, another co-creator of Figment. The annual Christmas tree, featuring references to the various World Showcase pavilions, has arrived at EPCOT. This year, the tree also has special Disney 100 ornaments in honor of the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. The Christmas tree is at the end of the promenade leading from World Celebration to World Showcase. It overlooks, of course, the World Showcase Lagoon there. A blue angel is holding a globe on top of the tree. It's wrapped in gold garland. The Disney 100 ornaments look like snow globes with shiny reflective bases. Inside the globes are Disney 100 medallions. The other ornaments include large jingle bells, baubles featuring country flags, and banners with holiday greetings in different languages. There are also plain gold, purple, green, and blue baubles. The Epcot International Festival holidays will begin in November 24th and go through December 30th of 2023. This all-day festival will feature holiday kitchens, storytellers, the candlelight processional, and much, much more. If you're hoping to go to Epcot for New Year's Eve in 2023, you may need to park hop if you haven't already secured a park pass. At least that's what we're seeing so far on the app. Looks like most ticket types are unable to make park reservations for that day. When attempting to make park reservations at Epcot, many park guests cannot make a park pass reservation for December 31st at all. One-day ticket holder guests are unable to make reservations, and guests cannot buy new single-day passes for December 31st at Epcot either. Only guests with Credit Pass annual passes can make reservations at this time. Other types of passes already had December 31st as a blockout date. So the remaining type of pass is only for the Credit Pass if you want to go to Epcot on New Year's Eve. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WWNT and their team will design your next magical vacation. From Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to even Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book those unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. When the Disney dining plan returns next year, guests will be able to use it for Fantasmic dining packages at Disney's Hollywood Studios. While guests had to use 2 table service dining credits for the package in the past, back in 2020, most package options will now only use 1 table service credit. Here's what the Walt Disney World website says about using the Disney dining plan for Fantasmic dining packages. Dining plans. The Disney dining plan can be used for Fantasmic dining packages. 1 table service meal will be redeemed from the dining plan for each person dining at 50's Primetime Cafe, Hollywood and Vine, Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano, Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant, and 2 table service meals will be redeemed from the dining for each person at the Hollywood Brown Derby. The 2 table service meals will only be required for the Hollywood Brown Derby package, while other 4 packages, of course, looks like they're just going to have 1. The Hollywood Brown Derby package is the most expensive of the 5 options at $77 per adult currently. Prices actually increased last month. The following is included in the Fantasmic dining packages: an entree, an appetizer, or dessert at select full-service restaurants, or 1 full buffet where applicable, along with a non-alcoholic beverage. 1 voucher for guaranteed seating is also included, so you can get guaranteed seating at Fantasmic in a reserved area. Part of the new Disney Jollywood Nights hard-ticketed event at Disney's Hollywood Studios offers exclusive dining experiences, including Jazzy holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. The official description of the experience reads, "During Disney Jollywood Nights, this iconic restaurant transforms into a smooth jazz joint where you can enjoy holiday music, craft cocktails, and an exclusive menu of light bites in a sophisticated setting. Capacity is limited." Well, Tom did a full review of this the other night, and it's right here on our channel, so please check it out. He also, on that same video, goes to the Twilight Soiree at the Tip Top Club and tries that Gertie cookie. So check that video out. If you don't want to build a snowman, that's okay, as you can just put it on top of your favorite bottle with a snowman. A new holiday Olaf bottle topper has arrived at Disneyland Resort to coincide with the start of the holiday season at both Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure. That happened on November 10th. The holiday Olaf bottle topper is available at Disneyland Park at numerous locations, pretty much wherever beverages are sold, outdoor vending, etc. The topper is also available at Mortimer's Market and several churro stands and general outdoor vending areas throughout Disney California Adventure. It costs $7.50 with the purchase of a beverage. Toppers are limited to 2 per person per transaction. Olaf's appearance on the decoration most closely resembles his look from Olaf's Frozen Adventure, a 2017 animated short that played in front of select screenings of Pixar's Coco. The snowman sports his iconic single-tooth, carrot nose, coal buttons, and branch arms. The bow tie seen on this bottle topper was introduced back in a 2017 featurette. After an announcement was apparently made yesterday morning, it appears the Avatar experience coming to Disneyland Resort, well, we need to pump the brakes on that. It's not quite ready to make its grand reveal. According to Disneyland officials, the information that was shared Monday about the Avatar coming to Disney California Adventure was not correct, or at least wasn't official. Per Scott Guston on X, a Disneyland official reached out to say there was no announcement made regarding the location of the Avatar experience, despite what might have been said at the IAPA Lunch and Learn with the Imagineering Lunch and Learn panel there. It's unclear exactly what was said during the panel, or if someone misspoke, or maybe somebody misunderstood. I think what that means is they're probably not going to make an official announcement at a private lunch and learn, so they'll probably save that. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to or not going to be at Disney California Adventure. They just wanted to pump the brakes on the whole thing, and they'll probably give a big announcement at some point. After we got our first real look at the new stage in downtown Disney District last week, it's now open and hosting performers to entertain guests in the evening. The grassy plain in front of the stage is also available for guests to stand or sit on, with some seating also available, although construction continues behind with nearby walls. The new section of downtown Disney District is called Parkside Market. The name Parkside Market was announced just last month, with concept art showing a retro future style white stage with a wall running behind it. Features touches of color, a tower running up through the stage's roof. That was installed later in October. It was designed by Nicholas Smith and pays tribute to the work of pioneering architects of color in Southern California during the mid-20th century, with unique geometric patterns in the sculpture evoking the famed mid-century buildings they created. Now the stage, like we said, is fully open. We saw a live band performing for the evening crowd. There are also cacti and planters around the sculpture, and it looks pretty neat. It looks like they're ready to go full swing. Asha from Wish will begin appearing at Disneyland Paris on November 29th, the same day that the film debuts in France, and a week after it makes its debut in the United States. Asha will continue to appear at Disneyland Park through January 7th, 2024. Disneyland Paris wrote in a press release, "This is a fabulous opportunity to pose alongside this idealistic, persevering, and brave heroine whose dreams and hopes are so powerful that she can connect to the stars and make wonderful things happen. You may recall an Asha meet and greet opened at EPCOT at Walt Disney World back on November 1st and will open at Disneyland Resort in California on November 22nd. On Monday, Disney celebrated their new cruise terminal at the permanent cruise port location at Port Everglades down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. When guests arrive at the terminal, they are immersed in cool underwater tones and come face to face with familiar characters from Disney Pixar's Finding Nemo. The colorful murals surround guests in the newly opened building. This new terminal has the same mouse ear archway that guests embark down in Port Canaveral, of course. Once they pass into the 104,000 square foot repurposed building, the new Disney touches are prevalent. The bubbles and waves of the whimsical world under the sea with Nemo and friends, they line the walls to create a nautical scene before boarding your Disney cruise. The grand opening of the new dedicated terminal is an incredible milestone as we embark on the largest expansion in the cruise line's history. Now guests will have even more options to experience the magic of a Disney vacation at sea and can begin creating lifelong memories with their loved ones from the moment they arrive. That was Sharon Siskey. She's the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Disney Cruise Line. A different version of the Mickey Mouse Toy Soldier popcorn bucket is available now on Disney Cruise Line ships. This is kind of cool. In fact, this souvenir isn't a popcorn bucket at all. This one is a souvenir sipper. Disney's actually never made such a souvenir swap, i.e. they took something that was a popcorn bucket and they made it a sipper, or took something that's a sipper and made it a popcorn bucket. The popcorn bucket version is available at Walt Disney World and, of course, at Disneyland Resort, we reported on the last show. We saw the Mickey Mouse Toy Soldier sipper as well as the Donald Duck Christmas tree that you see right here at the Soul Cat Lounge aboard the Disney Magic. The sipper sells for $20. A week before the grand opening, the new World of Frozen Land now appears on the Hong Kong Disneyland map in the resort's app. The map has an overhead view of the land, including Arendelle Castle and Elsa's Ice Palace. Clicking on the upcoming attractions, the Frozen Ever After lists their opening date as November 20th, 2023. World of Frozen will be behind Fantasyland there. Frozen Ever After is it's a near clone of the Epcot attraction, of course, that we love so much here. And while the Wandering Oaken Sliding Sleighs is a new roller coaster entirely, the map also lists Golden Crocus Inn, which is the main restaurant, and TikTok Toys and Collectibles, which is, of course, a gift shop. And yes, we will be there in Hong Kong to cover it next week, or Tom will, so stay tuned. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that did not make it onto today's show, be sure to check out WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Now on WDWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WDWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT TV.